Armed with curiosity and a knack for reviews, he's the hungry ferret.
Hi everybody, so today we're going to take a look at the Kalita Wave. This particular model is the small size, which is 155. It's made for 1 to 2 cups. Keep in mind that the 1 cup measurement here is 6 ounces or 170 grams. What makes this particular dripper special? This particular brewer has a flat bottom and 3 holes on the bottom. The combination of this will promote even brewing and drip. This is made in Japan. It has excellent craftsmanship and build. There's no sharp edges, nice welds, and an insulator handle. There is a little bit of nickel in the metal for this particular stainless steel. And this is probably for strength and durability. Another reason why this brewer is so great is because of the filters. As you can see, they have the cupcake shaped filters with a flat bottom. And the ridges you see on the side is basically why they call it the wave. Keep in mind that if you're using the small dripper, you need to use the small filter. Let's do a size comparison. So on the left, you see the V60. This is very common among most people. And it measures at 4.5 inches. The wave measures at 3.25. But the bottom is the same size, 4 inches. I like the bottom to be 4 inches, so you don't need any special cups. 4-inch bottom is very stable, and you don't have to worry about the dripper falling off the cup. So let's start brewing. So there is a little trickiness to this particular dripper. What you have to do is you have to carefully arrange the filter and wet the bottom in the center. So you gotta do this slowly. If you start wetting the sides, the waves will start to collapse. You may have to use your finger to rearrange. Just be careful about getting the sides wet initially. You can also use a chopstick to push the wave over. Once the bottom is firm, you can pretty much wet the entire filter. And this is what it looks like on the bottom. You do notice that there's a raised ridge. This is to prevent air pockets. Since this is a small, you notice that there is a slight problem with putting coffee into it. You do have to be careful not to get the coffee outside. Shake it to even out. And make sure the waves are still good. This particular coffee filter will push the coffee towards the center. Again, this is to promote even brewing. Now I'm going to bloom the coffee. So I wet the grinds and wait 45 seconds. And then we start the dripping process. As a reminder, when you do pour over, you want to do it in a circular motion, coming from the center to out. So why would you get the small over the large, even though it's a little harder to use? As in putting the filter in, putting the coffee in, and then wetting the filter. The reason is basically simple. You don't want a very thin layer of coffee on the bottom. You want it to be the right thickness. Now if you're making 1 or 2 cups, which is basically like a Starbucks tall, I would recommend this one. If you're making this size on the larger one, the bottom is going to be very thin. So when you pour water in there, you're going to have little pockets of air and water where there's no coffee. So what does that mean? You might get weird flavors, you might not get the best extraction out of the bean. So enjoy. I highly recommend this for 1 to 2 cups. When you get a chance, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.